Welcome to the Heinz Street Pharmacy Tiger Football Pregame Show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's game, talk to Republic football coach. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball Pregame Show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's matchup, hear from Coach Tim Brown, and get you ready for tonight's game. And now, the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball Pregame Show. Well, it's time for Friday Night Sports on Republic Tiger Sports, but it is not Friday Night Football, as the intro said at first, but Friday Night Basketball, as Bolivar, undefeated Bolivar, comes to town to take on the Republic Tigers. Bolivar 5-0, Republic 3-2, and we will take a break and be back with our pregame interview with Coach Tim Brown after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I may not have been excited to hit the big 4-0, but I am excited that Pinniger Chevrolet celebrated our 40th anniversary serving the Ozarks. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. I am proud that my brother Tad and I continue that side by side with my dad. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Hashtag Casasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Casasa selfie.
Casasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Casasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Casasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
let me guess, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. I wanted to step back and look at that Helias game. We're recording this on Thursday, and so we had a little bit of time to digest it. Not a lot, but it was a game where we talked before we started recording. You did some things right and things that normally might get you a win, but then other things didn't do so well, and that made the difference.
Yeah, to start the quarter, start the game, didn't necessarily think we had a lot of energy, but we did some things offensively to put us in a position to have a little cushion, a little lead. I think it was 12-4 at some point in the first quarter. Then we had a couple missed layups, a couple of Simon errors, and then they made 2 threes to end the quarter to make it 12-10. And just some plays that really we should have, on the threes that they got, they were plays that we should have finished with a defensive rebound and just didn't come up with it, and it went out of bounds. And then that kind of became the story of the game, us not coming up with defensive rebounds. I think they had 12 offensive rebounds for the game, and we only had 10 defensive rebounds. So that's never a good sign when you give up more offensive rebounds than your team does defensive rebounds. And, defensively we didn't do very good things either. We let them shoot 19 of 25 from the two-point line, two-pointers. There's no two-point line, but two-pointers. But when you let them do that, you're gonna be in for a long haul in a lot of games. And there's a lot of areas we got a lot of the eye in the sky doesn't lie, and we talk about film being the eye in the sky, and we've got some things that we get to chew on today and digest and try to get right. We got 24 hours to prepare for our next game, and we've got to get back to doing some Republic things, some of the things that we've prided our program on, not only the past couple years, but our program's always prided itself on, and the blue-collar things and defense and effort and rebounding and physical and mental toughness. That's kind of an area that we've just not really been really good at this year, and I think we have the guys that can do that. I think sometimes when you have a little success and things are going good, I thought we had a pretty good start to our season. Sometimes you forget the things that are important are those little things, and so I'd rather have it happen now to where we can fix it, happen on the road on a game that not a lot of people had to watch. Fortunately, we had to watch it and had to watch it again on film, but I think there's a lot of positives we can take from it as long as we're accountable. And our guys have shown in the past that they've handled adversity really well. It reminds me a little bit of a couple games, a stretch we had last year. We didn't really go through it until after our Chanute tournament last year. Didn't play so hot down there at times. And then we came back and played a game against Springfield Catholic, very similar in the way that one went. In a game we didn't play very well and still kind of gave ourselves a chance to win down the stretch. So there's a lot of similarities there, and I kind of like the way we bounced back from that one after we were accountable, and our coaches did a better job of holding our players accountable, and I think we rattled off 10 straight. So don't know if we're going to rattle off 10 straight, but we got to get better, and our coaches are going to make sure that we do what we can to make sure that our players can get better.
Is it better when you have a game like that and you feel like you need to do some recalibration, that you've got another game coming up in 2 days then that you immediately got to turn it around and try to put some of those things in place?
I mean, obviously you'd hope that you just be mature enough with experienced basketball players that you handle your business, but you'd rather it happen against a non-conference opponent, against a non-district opponent, not in a tournament setting. So, I mean, if you're looking at if it needed to happen, it's okay, I guess, that it happened, because it's not going to really affect us in any conference seedings or tournament seedings down the road. And it's always good to get a truth serum every now and then, and sometimes you win and you do things because you're making shots, and that's not something that our program has ever based its success on, is making shots, and that's not what we want to base it on, is making shots. We want to base it on doing the little things, guarding, rebounding, blue-collar stuff, and hopefully this will be a wake-up call to help us get going in that direction.
It's a home game, and that's like Elias, it's a program that's had some success and has become a pretty good non-conference rival for a team that you don't see in the league every year, although you see them pretty often. It's a good rivalry.
Yeah, you look back to the last couple of years, they've been really good games. And, our game last year, I think our baseball team won that game for us. Coach Plotner took a group of guys, his whole team, and loaded them up and got a little Smith's restaurant there in town, and then came to the game, and we really fed off their energy and won a really good high school basketball game last year at their place, and know that we're going to get their best effort. And two proud programs that just lay it all on the line and try to see who can do the little things better. That's something that they've always tried to do. They're very well coached, and they always try to play together and do those blue-collar things. So it'll be a really good test for us to see how much growth we've had in the last 24 hours.
As you look at their team, what do you see that you need to do to have success against them?
They're a basketball team that kind of very similar, in my opinion, to Jeff City Elias. They have a lot of skill guys. They have guys that can make it from the perimeter. They have guys that can rebound it and go get it. And it's a team that going to kind of pressure us, try to take us out of rhythm. So there's a lot of similarities in the things that they try to do to what Elias did. And I'd like to think that getting a redo against a team like that, hopefully we'll be better. And, it just boils down to, if we do the things that we preach in our program all the time, we're going to have a chance to win every night. But if we don't, we're going to have a lot of nights where we're disappointed. And, I like to think our guys are going to bounce back from that and at least give their best effort in front of our home crowd. And hopefully we'll get a little lift from our home crowd and our student section, who's been awesome this year. And we'd like to see them in full force tomorrow night to help give us a little energy, to help us do some of those little things that we're struggling with.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. Welcome back to the Absolute Roofing pregame show as the Tigers get set to take on the Liberators of Bolivar. Mentioned earlier that Bolivar is 5-0, undefeated. They played 3 games at a shootout at Branson and went 3-0 down there. They beat 2 Arkansas schools, and then they also knocked off Branson, Stratford, and the third one is slipping my mind. Branson, Stratford, and another Missouri school down there. And they are 5-0. Last year it was a 61-58 win for Republic, and Brock Smith had 27 points for the Tigers, and offensive rebounds were a big factor in that one, as the Tigers overcame a disadvantage on the boards and scored the first 9 points of the fourth quarter. But the first 3 quarters, Bolivar led that game most of the way, and it was because of second chance points, a lot of putbacks and easy buckets for the Liberators. So the Tigers will have to do a better job than they did in the first 3 quarters of that game, and also a better job than they did at Helias earlier this week when they were out-rebounded 25-12 was the tally that I had, and a lot of second chance points for the Crusaders up at Helias in Jefferson City on Wednesday. So the Tigers try to rebound. Again, they are 3-2, and Bolivar is 5-0. We're going to take one more quick break and be back with the start of tonight's game after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. So the team's warmed up.
And we'd like to
Earlier tonight, the freshmen were big winners over Bolivar 58-17. And in the JV game, Republic was a 62-41 winner. Trey Pulford led Republic in that one with 20 points. So 2 big wins for the freshmen in the JV team. And now they will try to make it a sweep on the varsity. We'll let you listen in as Ken Knierim introduces the starting lineups.
Senior number 3, Cooper Hitchcock. 6'1" senior number 10, Dylan Rowell. 6'5" freshman number 12, Kyle Pock. And 6'5" senior number 15, Brody Pollock. Bolivar Liberators are led by head coach Robbie Hoeing, assisted by Royce Bryan and Matt Ritter. On your feet, Tiger fans, it's time to meet your Republic Tigers number 5. 3 wins and 2 losses on the season. A 6'1" senior number 1, Race. 5'10" junior number 10, D-Mac Drew McMillan. A 6'1" senior number 21, Will Berry. 6'2" senior number 22, Nate Wolfer. And 6'3" senior number 23, Double T, Tucker Thomas. Your Republic Tigers, led by head coach Tim Brown, assisted by Brian Tucker and Tony Armstrong. The officials for tonight's game, Ryan Ellis, Zach Montgomery, and Matt Scott.
So a battle of basketball powers in Southwest Missouri tonight as the Tigers host Bolivar. And again, the starters for Bolivar, Hunter Berry, Cooper Hitchcock, Dylan Rowell, Kyle Pock, and Brody Pollock. They've got 2 6'5" starters. Republic's tallest starter at 6'3" is Tucker Thomas. He's joined inside by Nate Wolford, Will Berry, a 6'1" senior, Drew McMillan, a 5'10" junior, and Race Looney, the 6'1" senior point guard who gets things started for the Tigers. The ball tipped around a couple of times and ends up in the hands of Hitchcock for Bolivar. They'll get the ball first. Pretty good student section across the way. And a pass fired down low. And that went to Brody Pollock. And it's 2-0 Bolivar. Pollock got free down on the block, and they found him down there. Wolford to McMillan, top of the key, got open and missed it too hard, but Tucker Thomas with the offensive board, and he is tied up. Alternating possession will stay with Republic. Looney trying to throw it in, can't find anybody. Now he gets it into McMillan in the corner, fires it to Berry, and then to Thomas. Shot fake, takes it to the free throw line, and then passes to Berry. Berry dribbles a couple of times and hands off to McMillan, can't get free, throws it to Looney. Looney looks inside, can't find Wolford, fires it across. Dangerous pass, but threaded the needle to McMillan. And now they reset at the top. McMillan open in the corner, missed it off the back iron. Pollock with a rebound. And here comes Bolivar. Up top, three-pointer is away, no good, and an offensive, nope, I thought it was going to be an offensive board by McMillan, but it's saved in bounds. Flying in out of nowhere was Cooper Hitchcock to throw it off of McMillan's foot, and it goes out of bounds and stays with Bolivar. 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. Our first quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing, thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger sports. And a foul called against Wolford.
Public foul charged to Nate Wolford, his first, team first.
Hitchcock drives the lane, then fires in the corner opposite side. A three is up, no good, and a rebound to McMillan. Poked away, but somehow hangs on to it and takes it across the timeline. Bumped, gives it up to Wolford. Wolford one dribble and throws it to Looney. Top of the key, down to Berry in the lane. He puts it on the floor and lays it off for McMillan. to Thomas. Shot fake, throws it up top to Looney, open from 3, and he missed it off the back iron. Tigers 0 for 3 from outside, but Barry called for the charge. So Barry got the offensive board, but then got called for the charge, and back the other way we go. 2 minutes in, and the Tigers still looking for their first points.
Officials timeout.
Well, we've got an officials timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. 6:01 left to go in the first quarter, and we'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Back to action. Bolivar has the ball. There was a bloody nose down there, we are told, by Timothy Brazil on the end line. And a 3 is short, rebounded by Looney. So they got that cleaned up, and we're back to action with 5:45 left to go in the first. It's 2-0. Bolivar with the lead. Slow offensive start for both teams. McMillan to Looney. Looney back across to McMillan. Had to reach up to save it from going out of bounds. Tosses it to Barry. Barry dribbles a couple of times, throws it to Looney. Around a pick from Barry, and it floats up and in. Hit the rim about 4 times before it went down, but Looney makes it 2-2. And a foul on Wolford to avoid the layup, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Nate Wolford.
Shooting 2 for Bolivar. Foul charge 2. Nate Wolford, his second, 13 foul.
First free throw is good by Brody Pollock.
Monte Askew in the lineup for Republic, replacing Nate Wolford.
And he hit them both. So 4-2 Liberators.
Bolivar foul. Cooper Hitchcock, his first, team first.
Tigers try to get something going. Hitchcock tips it out of bounds. Alante Askew in the game for the Tigers. Throws it to McMillan from the wing. Puts up a three off the back iron. Rebound to the weak side, Bolivar. It's Dylan Rowell who came down with it. Rowell gets it off to Hunter Berry. Spins his way into the lane, and then they whip it around the outside. Hitchcock takes it in. Fires it behind him. And up and in by Brody Pollock. So 2 more for Pollock, and it is 6-2 Bolivar. Askew to Barry. Barry to Looney. Puts it on the floor a couple of times. Cross-court pass to McMillan, and then to Tucker Thomas. Thomas to Askew, open from 3. Missed everything. Barry tries to save it back in, but stepped on the end line, and it'll go back to Bolivar. So the Tigers really struggling. They've gotten some open looks, but haven't been able to hit them. Open 3 from the left wing is no good. Neither team hitting from the outside, but an offensive board there by Bolivar. Hitchcock puts it back up, can't get it to go. Ball on the floor, and Looney gets it away from Pollock. And it goes to Thomas, who dribbles it across half court, goes behind his back, and has it poked away from behind, and they say he touched it last. So snuck in there behind him, and they said that it was Thomas who touched it last on the way out of bounds. So with 3:04 left to go in the first quarter, it's a 6-2 lead, and the ball for the Liberators. Hunter Berry directs traffic. And they swing it near side to Hitchcock, down low, and up off the glass, no good, but then the putback is good by Kyle Pock. So the freshman, 6'5", Kyle Pock, has his first 2 points, and it's 8-2 Bolivar, and Tim Brown wants a timeout. We'll take one as well with 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Tigers really struggling to get much going on the offensive end. Only 2 points by Race Looney. Meanwhile, Brody Pollock for Bolivar has 6 of the Liberators' 8 points. Askew, McMillan, Looney, Tucker Thomas, and Will Berry on the floor for the Tigers. They're playing without Joe Rexroth, who injured his hand earlier in the season. Should be back shortly, but has missed a few games here in December. Jump stop in the lane by McMillan. It rolls around on the rim. It won't go. Berry with the follow. Can't get it to go. And Bolivar with the rebound. Hitchcock down the lane, bumped by Askew. A block, and they're going to say it's no shot. So they'll throw it in on the baseline, right of the bucket. Askew commits his first foul. Bolivar lobs it all the way up top to get it in to Cooper Bushy. And now they lob it down low over the head of, I think that was Bowes. Yep, Josh Bowes, the 6'5" sophomore who had checked into the game. Threw it over his head out of bounds. He patted his chest as if to say, that was my fault, but I don't really think it was. I think he would have had to been about 6'10" to be able to catch that pass. And in the backcourt, the foul goes against Hunter Berry. Second team foul against Bolivar. And the Tigers will throw it in again. Askew gets it into McMillan with 2:04 left to go in the first. Only 2 points in the first 6 minutes for the Tigers. Looney makes it 4. 4 for him and 4 for the Tigers. 1:43 left to go in the quarter. Josh Francisco into the game. They get it down low to Bose, and Bose gives it up, and they reset. Now a three is up, and off the back iron, no good. McMillan with the board as Barry missed. McMillan on the run. Gives it off to Looney. Looney in the lane to Thomas, turns around, takes it down the middle, gets a bump. Little fadeaway is no good off the front iron, and it is saved in bounds by Bolivar. Quickly back the other way. A three is up by Francisco, no good. And an offensive weak side board crashing in, and Bolivar gets another offensive rebound. Hitchcock is going to check out. And into the game for the first time, Skylar Locke, the 6'2 senior, as Will Berry has a seat. They lob it into Bose over Thomas. Thomas blocks his shot. So Thomas let the inbound pass come in, but then blocked the shot, and McMillan takes it all the way in. And Drew McMillan has his first two, and it's a 2-point game, 8-6, with just a little under a minute to go in the first quarter. The Tigers showing some signs of life. They've scored on 2 straight possessions after a slow start. Pass is tipped by Askew and then knocked away by Thomas inside. And another defensive stop. Tigers have a chance to tie or take the lead. 2 dribbles for Looney. Pull-up jumper, swish. And we are tied at 8, just like that. Race Looney has 6 of the 8. And with 30 seconds left, Republic has stormed back to tie the game. 24 seconds left now. And Bolivar will hold it for 1 shot. Hunter Berry turns around and gets instructions from Robbie Hogue, the head coach. 13 seconds left, has it on the Tiger logo at midcourt. Down low, shot is no good. And the other way, Looney leaves it far short. And the Tigers somehow come back to tie the game 8-8 after scoring just 2 points in the first 6 minutes of the game. We're all even after 1. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Parents and grandparents, it's not too late to make great memories with your high school students before they head off for college. One way to do that is the gift of travel. Republic Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks has helped lots of families make those memories, and she's standing by to help you too. Just drop her a line, crystal@southwesttravel.biz, and let her do the planning for you. And all without additional fees. That's Southwest Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks in Republic. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Bolivar gets the ball first to start the second quarter. We're tied at 8. As Bolivar tries to stay undefeated, 5-0. Republic at 3-2. And a three-pointer by Berry is up, no good. Still no three-pointers made by either team tonight. And a rebound by Republic. McMillan gives it up to Askew, and Mosey's down low where he's going to try to get free around a couple of screens. Now Looney has it near the hash mark, lobs it to Thomas, who tries to drive baseline. Nice spin move, gives it up to Looney. Steps inside the arc. Jumper is up and good, and it is 10-8 Republic. So the Tigers have scored, I think, 8 straight. And now down low, up and good. Kyle Pock at 6'5", the freshman, is going to be a handful for teams in Southwest Missouri for a while. Long wingspan, and he just kind of laid it up over the front iron. And the jumper is good by McMillan from the baseline. So McMillan's got 4. The Tigers retake the lead. Now a 3 the other way is no good. And the rebound by Skylar Locke. Up court to McMillan, who got up there and got hit on the head and The ball was hit as well, and now we've got a whistle, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Republic. So not sure how that happened. See, McMillan got hit in the head. He held his head, went out of bounds, no foul called against Locke, and so Tigers get it back. Tucker Thomas cuts to the lane and gets the shot blocked, and Bolivar goes the other way. Down low, off the glass and in by Brody Pollock. So the other 6'5 player in Bolivar's lineup ties it up, 12-12. Looney pulls up to Thomas, free throw line extended left side. Now thinks better of the shot, gives it to McMillan, who backs it out on the dribble. 6 minutes, a little bit less than that left in the first half. Askew. Bounce pass to Thomas on the baseline. Dribbles it a couple times, spins around his man, gets caught up in the air and gives it off to McMillan. Askew in the lane. Little in and out. Now Looney has it. To McMillan. Was open briefly, gave up the shot. Now he's going to dribble inside and puts up the shot and is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Foul called on Kyle.
His first, team third.
Polk. The freshman, that's his first foul. And the free throw is no good by McMillan.
Returning to the lineup for Republic, replacing Skylar Locke.
Skylar Locke sits down. Will Berry comes back out for the Tigers. So it's Berry, McMillan, Thomas, Askew, and Looney on the floor for the Tigers. 5:16 left in the half, and McMillan missed them both. So Bolivar gets it back. Tigers have struggled at the free throw line. And down the other way, Thomas with the shot block. Thomas playing big, and now the ball poked away from behind. We've got a foul. Let's see if we can get back far enough to watch this block by Thomas. He comes in and swats the ball away as Puck was trying to go up and hit it. I don't know if he had a dunk on his mind, but he was definitely elevated. And Thomas said, nope, not right now. 5:03 left in the half. Tigers have it back. Foul was on Rowell. And now Looney is hit from behind hard, so hard you could hear it up here. And that was a tough foul. Let's look at that one again. You could hear the slap all the way up here. It was just his arm as we look at it on the replay. And that instant replay brought to you by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. McMillan hits the free throw and gives the Tigers the lead again, 13-12. Looney with 9 points, and he missed that one. So it's a 1-point lead for the Tigers, 13-12. And they throw it away and almost saved as they just threw it behind the teammate. Intended for Pollock. You see, he goes the other way. No, that wasn't Pollock. That was Pock. Looney jump stop in the lane and gives it up to Thomas. Thomas back to Looney. Looney guarded on the perimeter. Tigers with a 1-point lead in the ball. Takes it in the lane and a push, reach, grab by Bolivar. And that was Rowell's second foul, the 6'1 senior. 16 fouls against Bolivar. So the Tigers will be in the bonus after this one. They lob it in to Thomas, and it's knocked away by Brody Pollock. So now Looney will have to throw it in on the sideline, bounces it into McMillan, and then McMillan hands it right back with 4:21 left in the half. And a little Back cut by Thomas. Good pass by McMillan, but they missed the shot. The ball's tipped around and grabbed out of there by Rowell. And here comes Bolivar with a chance to take the lead again. They bounce it down low to Pollock. Pollock lowers the shoulder and knocks over Will Berry. So Pollock got it on the block, tried to back it down, and Berry took the charge. You see he's lined up there, and down he goes. That's the charge. And that instant replay brought to you by Vision Health Eye Center. Committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And now Looney around his man. Pulls up, missed the layup, ball tipped, and another rebound by Bolivar. So the Tigers have missed some point-blank shots. That happened against Helias also, and it eventually caught up with them. And now we've got a reaching foul at the other end against the Tigers. I think it's against Thomas. Yep. First foul on Thomas. Wolford's been on the bench with 2 for a while. A foul on Askew and a foul on Berry as well. They hand it off to Hunter Berry, and it is no good on the 3. Still no threes for either team. Pass down low to Thomas. He's caught under the backboard, lays it up off the glass and in. Got too far underneath and still made it. And the first points of the night for Tucker Thomas. And it's a 15-12 lead. Now a long 3 by the Liberators. No good. Askew with a board. Askew goes around his defender. Now to McMillan. McMillan dumps it to Thomas. Thomas working on Pock. Turnaround jumper is good. And Tucker Thomas makes it a 5-point lead for the Tigers. And Bolivar wants a timeout. 2:49 left to go in the half. And the Tigers have come to life. 17-12. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. It was 12-12, now it's 17-12. Tigers with a 5-point lead. And Bolivar fires it down low to Pollock. That's what they did on their first possession, and that's what they do to stop the bleeding and end that Tigers run. So a 3-point lead for Republic, and Race Looney directs traffic with the right hand while dribbling with the left. Throws it to McMillan near the sideline. Back to Thomas. Faked the handoff and then went up with the shot, missed it, and then on the offensive board went right through his hands, and Bolivar ends up with it. Cross-court pass to Berry. Berry up top to Rowell. 3 is up and good. First 3 of the game for either team, and we are tied at 17 apiece. First points for Rowell. And we've got a foul at the other end, and free throws coming up for the Tigers. Race Looney already with 9 points. Free throw good. Tigers retake the lead 18-17. And make it one more. Other end, one-handed short-range shot is no good by Pock. And the Tigers get the board. Barry waits for McMillan to come around him, hands it to him. McMillan's going to drive the baseline and stepped on the baseline out of bounds. Back to Bolivar. 19-17 Tigers. .108 left to go in the half. Bolivar brings it near side. Now up top to Polk. And then to Brody Pollock. Now back up to the top. Three-pointer is no good off the back iron. Long rebound to Thomas. 2-on-1 break. Looney's going to take it all the way. Had it blocked. Wanted the foul, and I think he hit his head on the way down, but McMillan ends up with it. And now we've got a blocking foul called away from the ball. Let's see if we can see what happened on the replay. Tim Brown's not very happy. You can see Looney slow to get up. And then Barry gave it a little extra shuffle as he was setting the screen. I think Tim Brown's point is that Race Looney ended up on the ground holding his head, and there was no foul called on that. So Tim Brown not very happy with how that possession went. With 40 seconds left, Bolivar has it back, trailing by 2, 19-17. Only one three-pointer made in the half so far, and that's by Dylan Rowell of Bolivar. McMillan's been held in check. He's only got 4 points. 4 for Thomas, and Looney has 11. Down to 18 seconds left. Bolivar holding on to it. Student section decked out in Christmas attire across the way. Down the lane, out of bounds. Hunter Berry just lost the handle, and with 5.1 left, the Tigers will have a chance. Plenty of time to get it up court. Little full court pressure by Bolivar. And Alante Askew is going to check in. Skylar Locke is out there as well. Looney's going to take it and streak up the far side of the floor. Fake it to McMillan. Pull up, 3 is up, and it is no good, and we go to halftime. And it's a 19-17 lead for the Tigers. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. After this, you're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community, and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Hines Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I may not have been excited to hit the big 4-0, but I am excited that Pinniger Chevrolet celebrated our 40th anniversary serving the Ozarks. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. I am proud that my brother Tad and I continue that side by side with my dad. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask for your attention at midcourt. Republic High School would like to recognize one of our all-time great student athletes with the presentation of an All-State plaque. Plaque will be put on display in the trophy case in the All-State Hall of Fame. High school softball coach Alan Stolte will honor one of the most successful and decorated softball athletes in school history, Allie Stolte. Allie is a 2018 graduate and is the daughter of Alan and Tammy Stolte. She participated in softball for 4 years and was a 3-year starter at third base for the Lady Tigers. During her career in softball, she accomplished many tremendous feats. She was both all-conference and all-district first team in 2017 and 2018. Allie was also a member of the All-State team her senior year. Her senior year stats lit up the scoreboard with a batting average of .467, 42 hits, 10 home runs, 39 runs scored, and she drove in 36 RBIs. For her entire high school career, she batted .374, had 92 hits, 17 home runs, 91 runs scored, and 78 RBIs. Allie was a key component of an outstanding Lady Tiger softball program that accumulated an overall record of 88 wins, 25 losses during her playing career. Allie is currently attending the University of Arkansas at Monticello playing softball, where she has also made the Dean's List and accumulated a 4.0 grade point average in the fall semester. We appreciate all of her accomplishments and wish her nothing but the best in the future. Tiger fans, put your hands together one last time for one of Republic High School's all-time great softball players, Allie Stolte.
Nice to see Allie Stolte back. She was a big part of a lot of success for the Lady Tiger softball team, and she's back with her dad, the assistant softball coach, Alan Stolte.
One of the all-time great soccer players in
and now we're going to get another recognition
with the presentation of an all-state plaque. High school
Alex
soccer
Leonard.
coach Kevin Houck will honor all-state soccer player Alex Leonard. Alex is a 2019 graduate and is the son of Eric and Nancy Leonard. Alex will go down as one of the best soccer players in school history. He participated in soccer for 4 years and was also a member of the National Honor Society his junior and senior year. Alex was a 4-year starter on the defensive line for the Republic Tigers soccer team. He helped lead the Tigers to their best record of 24-5 in 2017, and in 2016 he had the fewest goals allowed at 31. Alex was selected to first team all-district and all-conference in 2016, 17, and 18. He was selected to the Class 3 All-Region team in 2017 and the Class 4 All-Region team in 2018. Alex is currently the only men's soccer player from Republic to be selected for All-State honors twice. He was selected to Class 3 Second Team All-State in 2017 and Class 4 Honorable Mention All-State in 2018. Alex was a hardworking and dedicated player that helped shape the soccer program to what it is today. Coach Houck states, "I loved coaching Alex, as he was always played with passion every night and would do anything I needed him to do to help the team win. He was a true team player and team leader. I knew I was going to get Alex's best effort every night we had a game." Alex is currently attending Missouri State University and is majoring in community and regional planning. We appreciate all of his accomplishments and wish him nothing but the best in his future. Tiger fans, put your hands together one last time for one of Republic High School's all-time great soccer players, Alex Leonard.
So Alex Leonard and Ali Stolte, two of the best to play. And Alex, as you heard, is the only soccer player to be selected All-State in 2 different seasons. Was a big staple of the defense in a couple of years, including the Final Four season. That was the first ever Final Four appearance for the Tigers. Ken Knierim about to give first half scoring, and we will do that as well. It's 1917 Tigers here at halftime. And for Bolivar, it was Brody Pollock with 10, Kyle Pock with 4, and Dylan Rao with 3. Only 3 players scored for Bolivar, and only 3 players scored for Republic, led by the senior point guard, Race Looney. Looney had 11, and he's really come alive offensively. Here the last week, he had 20 to lead the Tigers at Helias, and he's got 11 here tonight. 4 points for Drew McMillan and 4 for Tucker Thomas, and no three-pointers in the first half for the Tigers. Only 1 3-pointer for Bolivar. Dylan Rowell hit that one, and it's been a cold shooting night for both teams, but the Tigers without a three-pointer, and that's unusual for them. So they'll try to turn it around in the second half. 19-17 lead for the Tigers despite their offensive struggles in the first 2 periods, and they'll try to turn it around, and we'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location, or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bank. And of course, go Tigers! Mid-Missouri Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Carol Lafferty, Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop by soon and let me know how I can help you with all your banking needs.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen, pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. Tigers get the ball first to start the second half, leading by 2, 19-17. They try to dump it down to Thomas. It's knocked away by Bolivar and will stay on Republic's end of the floor. Race Looney, 11 points, leads all scorers after the first half. Holds the ball above the head and gets it into McMillan. They've done a real number on McMillan. They've got a man all over him, and that's mostly been Cooper Hitchcock, who has been glued to McMillan all night. Hasn't been able to get much space, no matter how hard he works. Barry almost traveled before he got rid of it. McMillan fires to Looney. Shot fake, steps inside the arc. Jumper is up, rolled around, no good. And Hitchcock with the rebound for Bolivar. Fires it to Barry across the timeline. Now in the corner near side to Rowell. The three is up and good. Splashed it home. Dylan Rowell has 2 threes. And it is a 20-19 lead for Bolivar. McMillan's going to take a three, and he hit it. Nothing but net for McMillan. And if that can turn around and he can start hitting some threes, Tigers will heat up and be in a lot better shape. 22-20 Tigers. Hunter Berry, guarded by Looney, comes near side to Rowell rather. They dump it down low to Pollock. Pollock double teamed briefly. And they fire it around the outside, then back down low to Pock. Shot fake, puts it up over the front iron, rolled around and went down. So we're tied at 22 apiece with 6:18 left in the third quarter. Got a whistle away from the ball, a foul called against Bolivar. And it's going to go against, I believe, Hitchcock. Yep. Third foul on Hitchcock and the first foul of the half on Bolivar. So Hitchcock may need to have a seat on the bench. We'll see. He was holding on to McMillan. Sometimes you got to do that to keep him from getting free. Barry at the top of the key. Bounces it a couple of times, hands it off to McMillan. Stop and go dribble, throws it to Wolford off his fingertips, turnover by the Tigers. And around the perimeter, Roll takes another one and can't get it to go. Offensive board by Bolivar. Follow is no good, but a foul call, I think, on Thomas. Nope, not on Thomas. On Looney, I believe. Still no indication on the scoreboard or from Ken Knierim who the foul's on. I'm not sure the officials know. Yep, they are going to call it on Looney. Thought he held up one finger to indicate uniform number 1, but wasn't sure, and it took him a while to settle on it. First free throw is no good. Pollock missed it. 5:49 left to go in the third quarter and tied at 22. This has been a close one all night. Missed them both, and Thomas rises up and rips it out of the air. Gives it to Looney, who's on the run. Takes it all the way in, lays it up, and travel called on Looney. Didn't see that. We were screened, but let's watch him take it up court here. Yeah, maybe took a little extra step there. So Bolivar's got it back. That instant replay brought to you by Vision Health Eye Center, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Bolivar almost turned it over, and now they do turn it over. McMillan jumped up and got away. Nope, did not get away with a double dribble. Jumped up and took away the pass, and then as he took it across the timeline, he started to pass it up court, realized there wasn't an open lane, and held on to it, but he double dribbled. So 2 turnovers, 1 by each team there in quick succession, and Bolivar has it back, and almost another steal by Looney out of bounds off of Bolivar, and Looney with the hustle play stepped in front of the pass and caused the turnover. Let's watch this one. He knew the pass was coming, got the hand on it, and then it went out of bounds back to Republic. So the Tigers have it in the backcourt. They've forced 2 consecutive turnovers. Wolford to McMillan. McMillan around a pick from Thomas. Now fires it back up top to Wolford. Now to Looney. Dribbles a couple of times. And then to Thomas, just beyond the free throw line. A jumper is good. 16-footer by Thomas. Makes it 24-22 Tigers. Pollock back up top to Rowell. Missed the shot, left it short, off the hands of a Bolivar player. And Thomas picks it up. That was Polk. I've been calling him Pock, but it's Polk who couldn't hang on to it. Now Looney on the block. Wiggles between a couple of defenders and put it up and in. Race Looney with a great move. And it's a 4-point lead for the Tigers, 26-22. I don't know how he got open between the two of them. Now 3 is up and good from the corner. Kyle Polk has 9. And it's 26-25. Thomas hands it off to Wolford, who throws it to McMillan. McMillan to Barry, and now to Looney. Looney on the right wing. Back to Thomas. Thomas, shot fake. Still had the pivot foot, and then he moved the pivot foot before he put it on the floor. So he had the right idea because he did have an opening, but just did not dribble it before he put it on the floor. Slowly up court comes Bolivar, and now ball above the head, Hunter Berry. Cross-court pass saved in bounds by Polk. Bolivar being patient this time down, trailing by 1. Now a long 3 is good. Another 3 by the 6'5 freshman, Kyle Polk. And it's 28-26 Bolivar. McMillan almost threw it away to Looney. He saves it in bounds to Thomas. Now back to Looney. Tigers reset, 2:53 left to go in the third quarter. And harassed up top, and a foul called against Hunter Berry, the 6-foot senior. Called for a grab. Second foul on Berry. Askew checks in, and Nate Wolford will check out.
Josh Bowes in the lineup for the Liberators, replacing Brody Pollock.
McMillan to Looney. Looney takes it all the way into the block, has his shot blocked, and ended up saving it in bounds. Tim Brown wanted a foul, didn't get it. Thought there was too much contact to let it go without a whistle. 2:27 left in the quarter. Around a pick goes Looney. Now to Berry. Now in the lane to Thomas. Gives it back up to Berry. Fires in the corner to Looney. Open from 3. Missed it. Ended up on the ground. No call. And Berry rips the ball away. Held ball. Alternating possession goes to Bolivar. But that's a big play by Berry anyway, because it flips the possession arrow when it really shouldn't have been flipped. If you look at it, he just reached in and grabbed it away.
30-second timeout, Liberators.
And Bolivar wants a timeout. It's 28-26 Bolivar with 2:13 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break as well and be back after this. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. 213. If you're hungry, come on down. Half-price food at the concession stand. 2:12 left to go in the third quarter. 28-26. Bolivar with a 2-point lead and the ball. And we've got a blocking foul on Askew. Askew just kind of in the wrong place. I don't know if it was the wrong place at the wrong time, but a tough call. But Askew commits his second personal. Down to 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. All the way in, and Barry draws the foul. I think that's going to be Askew again, and that's 3 on Askew. So 2 quick ones on Alante Askew guarding Hunter Barry, and Barry is going to go to the line, looking for his first points of the night. And missed the free throw. Bolivar has not been very good at the free throw line tonight.
Hitchcock replacing Brown in the Bolivar lineup.
One more, and that's good. So Barry hits 1 of 2. It's 29-26 Bolivar with 1:51 left in the third quarter. McMillan goes right around his defender, takes it to the free throw line, drew contact, no call, but put up the jumper and hit it. That's 9 for McMillan. 29-28. And quick bucket at the other end by Josh Bowes. So back to a 3-point lead for the Liberators. They just beat the Tigers up court that time. Looney throws it to McMillan. McMillan to Thomas. Thomas back to McMillan. Backs it out on the dribble. Goes around a pick from Thomas. Can't get free. And now to Thomas. Across court to Askew. Wide open from 3. And missed it short. Rebound to Bolivar. Here come the Liberators, leading by 3. Behind the back dribble by Barry. Then back out to the perimeter. We've got contact and a foul call against Bolivar. The baseline official came in and called it. Charge on Kyle Polk, his second one. And good defense there. Tigers get it back. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. McMillan between defenders and took an extra step. Just slipped. His foot kind of slipped out from under him as he came to a stop and got called for the travel. So a turnover by the Tigers. And they continue to trail by 3, and Bolivar has it back with 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Low scoring game, 31-28. Bolivar's going to hold it for one shot. At least that's what it looks like right now. Now to 15 seconds left. And Askew cuts him off on a block called on Askew. And Tim Brown not very happy with that call either. Askew got in front, and they said he was moving. So Askew's going to have a seat. And Tim Brown is close to getting teed up. Official telling him easy And he put the whistle up in his mouth. That didn't blow it. 7 seconds left, and Bolivar with one more chance to get the final shot. Long three is up, and he hit it. Cooper Hitchcock took it too early. The student section for Republic was counting down, and he took it before he needed to, but it didn't matter. Launched it and hit it, and that's a big break for Bolivar as they take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's 34-28 going into the fourth, and we will take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there, and she knows the best places and rates to make your memories extra special. That's Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Email her now, crystal@southwesttravel.biz. Back in Republic, a 6-point lead for Bolivar now, biggest of the night, 34-28. Republic with the ball first. Looney down low, one bounce and up off the glass, no good, but Thomas will go to the line and shoot free throws. So they set it up to get Thomas going to the bucket. Looney took it to the free throw line, and Thomas released, but couldn't hit the free throw. First free throw is up and good by Tucker Thomas. And he missed the second. And a foul call, though, on Bolivar as they go after the rebound and ended up making contact. So Hitchcock commits his fourth foul. And the Tigers will get it back and inbound on the baseline. It'll be Looney. Throws it into Thomas. Dribbles a couple of times and then releases it up top. Just to Welch. Now down the lane goes Looney, and he is called for a walk. So a travel called on Looney. Bolivar with a 5-point lead in the ball with 7:28 left to go. Our scoreboard sponsor in the fourth quarter is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. And the ball out of bounds off of Bolivar. That was Oliver Welch who forced the turnover. He's going to throw it in bounds. And McMillan gets free and takes the inbound play with 7 minutes left in the game. 13 points for Looney, 9 for McMillan, and now 7 for Tucker Thomas. The only 3 players who've scored for the Tigers. Pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line by Looney is good. And it's down to 3. I had forgotten to add the free throw to the scoreboard. 34-31, and we got a foul called against the Tigers, I guess. Yep. Welch commits the foul. First foul on the 5'11 junior. Bolivar will throw it in. 5 team fouls on either team. 4 timeouts left for Republic and 3 for Bolivar. And on the inbound play, Up and good by Hitchcock.
Basket by Cooper Hitchcock.
And all the way down the lane, and a little dipsy doodle by Drew McMillan. Makes it 36-33. Let's watch the tail end of that one again. There he goes, and all the way up, twists around, and gets it to go. Back on the other end live, and a little turnaround jump shot. That's been good by Kyle Polk. He's got 14 now. And it's back to a 5-point lead for Bolivar, 38-33. 5:46 left in the game. Thomas on the block, had it knocked away. On the ground, ball squirts loose, and it's picked up by Bolivar. 5-point lead in the ball now for the Liberators. A chance to get their biggest lead of the night. Thomas just making his way back to the defensive end, and Bolivar takes advantage of the 5-on-4, and Hunter Berry goes to the basket, hits the layup, and it's a 7-point lead, 40-33 for the Liberators. Timeout by Tim Brown, and we'll take a timeout as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Tigers need a score and a stop and maybe a couple. Welch on the dribble, gives it up to Thomas. Thomas at the perimeter, spins into the lane. A one-hander is up, and he gets called for traveling, and Tim Brown is furious. And whether you think that's a travel or not, I think we've got a warning. I didn't see a T signal. But we've got a warning. I don't know if I've seen that before. But whether you think that's a travel or not, the last couple, and there was an extra step by Bolivar, have been things that have not really been called on Thomas or Looney all year, all last year. They're doing the same moves that they've gotten away with. And now we've got a reach and a foul called on Welch. Tim Brown making the traveling signal down at the other end.
Foul over Welch's second, team sixth.
So 2 fouls on Welch. Hunter Berry is going to throw it in on the baseline. 4:50 left in the game. They lob it all the way up top. Now hand it off to Berry. And a three is good. At Polk. And he's got 17. And that makes it a 10-point lead for Bolivar, 43-33. They've gotten hot from three, and Republic has not answered. Thomas, shot fake down the lane, double pump off the glass and in. Good move by Thomas. He's got 9 now. (43-35). And Bolivar in no hurry, leading by 8 with 4:10 left. And a foul up top on Welch, called for a hold.
Team foul number 7 on the Tigers, foul charge to Oliver Welch.
17 foul on Republic. And that means a bonus coming up. Askew's going to check in. He's going to be playing with 4 fouls, and he'll check in for Berry. The quickness up top for Bolivar has caused problems defensively for the Tigers. They've been called for a lot of holding fouls. First free throw is good by Hunter Berry. He's got 4 points and a chance to tack on one more and stretch the lead back out to 10. Missed it. Looney ended up on the ground. Thomas got the rebound, gave it to Askew, gave it back to Looney with 4 minutes exactly left in the fourth quarter. And another stop for Bolivar, and Bolivar will take it back to the other end, leading by 9, 44-35. Ball knocked away and a foul called on Looney. Tigers getting frustrated on defense. Second foul on Looney. Pope makes the first. He's got 18 points. 6'5" freshman. And Brody Pollock has 10. The other 6'5" starter for the Liberators. And you're seeing why they are 5-0 coming into this one. Second free throw is no good, and we've got a violation. A lane violation against the Tigers. So when it rains, it pours. Let's see what happens. Well, I didn't see that unless Askew was too far forward. I don't know what that was. But a bucket before we got back to live action makes it 46-35. Thomas inside the free throw line, pull-up jumper. Nope, he gave it up to Askew. McMillan, great defense by the Liberators all night. Now we've got a foul called against Bolivar. Sarcastic applause from the Republic cheering section across the way. Hitchcock fouls out, so the 5'9" senior will have a seat on the bench with 3:18 left, and Cooper Bushy will check in.
Team number 6 on the Liberators.
Thomas steps up, missed the shot. Ball is knocked away, and Welch tries to save it in. We got a whistle, nope, a timeout called by Tim Brown before the ball could get knocked away. And so a quick timeout with 3 minutes exactly left. We'll take a quick one as well. Back with more after this.
Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Well, it was a 6-point lead, 34-28 going into the fourth quarter, and it's been all Bolivar since then. They've stretched it to 11, 46-35. Askew's going to throw it in, and he does get it into Thomas. Handoff to Looney, and Looney brings it out near midcourt. Under 3 to go. Stop and go by Looney. Spins at the free throw line. Shovels it to McMillan, who drives down the lane. One-handed floater is no good. And a rebound by Brody Pollock. Bolivar passed up the 3, and they'll run some clock with 2:38 left. Oliver Welch. Defense up top. Thomas tried to reach in, and a timeout called by Bolivar. 2:28 left to go in the game. We'll take a timeout as well, and back with more after this. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tigers Sports. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. "19 points for Kyle Pope, the freshman. 10 for Brody Pollock. And that's 29 of the 46 points scored for the Liberators. Race Looney has 15 for the Tigers, 11 for McMillan, and 9 for Tucker Thomas. And only 3 players have scored for Republic as Bolivar throws it all the way into the backcourt where Dylan Rowell tracks it down and throws it to Hunter Berry. Ball knocked away by Askew. It'll stay with Bolivar. Hunter Berry has 4, and Cooper Hitchcock, who's fouled out, has 5. Tigers tried to get the steal, couldn't quite, and back in the front court, and now a back cut and a great look down low as Polk hits the shot. Great pass, and it's 48-35. Race Looney brings it across the timeline, 1:50 left. Quick jumper at the free throw line is no good. McMillan with the board. He's going to take a jumper just inside the arc. He missed it, and a rebound to Bolivar. Tigers having to hurry now and not hitting their shots, and it is getting worse. And now Thomas is going to reach in and commit the foul with 1:33 left.
Foul charge to Tucker Thomas, his second.
Second foul on Tucker Thomas.
Team ninth. Kyle Polk shooting the 1-and-1.
Polk looking for his 22nd point, and he's got it. And it's 49-35. Second one good. 50-35. A 15-point lead for Bolivar. They've outscored Republic 16-7 here in the fourth quarter. 3 by McMillan is up, no good. And McMillan has been held to only one three-pointer all night, early in the third quarter. And now a foul called against Welch.
Public foul, Oliver Welch is fourth.
1:13 left. 4 fouls on Welch. Wolford's going to check back in. And Welch will have a seat.
Hunter Berry shooting 2.
After this free throw by Hunter Berry. Berry has 4 points. Now he's got 5.
Okay, Wolford replacing.
Wolford in.
Oliver Welch,
Welch out. It's been a long night and a long week for the Tigers. They have not played well in either of their games this week, and they'll be ready for a break. As they get ready for the blue and gold, they'll play Mountain Grove in the opening round, 2 o'clock the day after Christmas. I think that game's at JQH Arena. Thomas, shot fake, into the lane, jump stop, fade away, up and no good, rolled around, wouldn't go. Wolford tipped it, but it ended up in the hands of the Liberators with under a minute to go. And they get it to Rowell. Rowell fires it across court, and Bolivar can just run clock. That's what they'll do, a foul call against the Tigers. And more free throws coming up for Bolivar with 47 seconds left.
Public foul, Tucker Thomas, his third. Rowell shooting 2.
Rowell hits the first. He's got 7 points now. And he hit them both. 54-35. Quick 3 by McMillan is good. So McMillan hits his second 3. Makes it 54-38 with 35 seconds left. 16-point lead, and Bolivar will just run it out, assuming there's no foul committed by the Tigers. McMillan guarding Hunter Berry. And the Bolivar faithful start to applaud as the clock winds down. 15 seconds left in the game. Only 10 points in the fourth quarter for the Tigers, but 20 for Bolivar. And the final score is 54-38. Bolivar with the win. We'll total up the scoring and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home.
Scoring in the varsity game for the Bolivar Liberators, they were led by Kyle Pope with 22 points, Brody Pollock with 10, 8 points for Dylan Rowell, 7 points Hunter Berry, and 2 points for Josh Bowes. Leading the way for your Republic Tigers, Ray Looney with 15 points, Drew McMillan with 14, and Tucker Thomas with 9. With the win, the Liberators improved to 6-0 on the season.
So Bolivar now 6-0. You may have heard Ken Knierim with the scoring, but I'll repeat it for you just in case you missed it. 22 points for Kyle Polk is the official total. 10 for Brody Pollock. 7 for Hunter Berry. 8 for Dylan Rowell. Cooper Hitchcock had 5, and Josh Bowes had 2. Republic led by Race Looney. He had 15 points. Drew McMillan had 14. And Tucker Thomas had 9. So only 3 players score for the Tigers. Looney, McMillan, and Thomas. And they had problems shooting all night. It was 8-8 after one quarter. It was 19-17 Tigers at halftime. But the second half really belonged to Bolivar. Republic scored 19 points again in the second half, just as they had in the first. But Bolivar went from 17 total points to 54. So they outscored Republic 37-19 in the second half to come from behind and win it 54-38. Once again, Race Looney with 15 led the Tigers. Drew McMillan also in double figures with 14. Republic falls to 3-3. Bolivar improves to 6-0. And the Tigers back in action on December 26th in the opening round of the Blue and Gold Tournament. They're the 4 seed. They take on Mountain Grove at JQH Arena on December 26th. And that game starts at 2 p.m. Once again, the final here tonight. Bolivar 54, Republic 38. Thanks for watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.